Now here's some prom pictures from this year's prom.
See which one you like the best.
Caroline McGow is taking the latest toy craze for a spin.
We came in for fidget spinners because she had her final gymnastics meet this weekend, so she got a special treat. She's going to get a special fidget spinner that all her friends have.
$15.89 with tax.
Okay.
And now so does the first grader.
Because I've tried my friends and they're really fun.
The excitement over the fidget spinner has all the hallmarks of a typical fad.
Just calling to let you know that that USA flag spinner that you had on hold.
Parents scrambling to find one, and stores unable to keep them in stock.
Everything we order keeps selling out rather quickly.
But the furor over these 3-inch twirling gadgets is different.
It's one of those freaks of nature we see every once in a while, where suddenly a toy out of nowhere suddenly takes on a life of its own.
There you go.
Unlike other hot toys, fidget spinners aren't made by a major company, and they haven't been timed for the holiday season or promoted in TV commercials.
We first got a phone call for somebody asking for a fidget spinner, and at the time we didn't know what it was. And then literally 30 minutes later, a second phone call. And when you own a toy store, that's usually a signal that you need to pay attention.
They're more easily found at independent stores like Funky Monkey Toys near Detroit, at newsstands or at 7-Elevens.
We have like all kind of customer, like parents, kids, you know, grandma, grandpa, they're coming, you know, to buying for their grandkids and everything.
Versions of the fidget spinner have actually been around for years, mostly used by kids with autism or attention disorders to help them concentrate. But they mysteriously exploded in popularity this spring. New York attorney Kim Jussick plays with one during the daily commute.
I'm naturally kind of fidgety, and it does what it's designed for. It gives me something to do with my hands while I'm sitting kind of idle.
While spinner mania will eventually die down, store owners aren't complaining about the fad that has spun out of control. Mike Householder, Associated Press, Oxford, Michigan.
Morning, Mr. Dunn. It appears that your name is on a complaint that was filed by the prosecuting attorney. Have you seen a copy of that complaint, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to read it, and are you familiar with what you're accused of?
Yes, sir, I am.
Very well. This is a felony case. Do you wish to say anything before I decide what bail to set in this matter?
No, sir.
All right.
We think it appropriate would ask the bond be set in the amount of $1 million. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you wish to say anything in response to what the prosecutor said, or do you wish to wait and talk to your lawyer about it?
Wait, talk to my lawyer.
Very well.
An Ohio man accused of kidnapping a neighbor and keeping her trapped in a small pit has been held on $1 million bond. Police found the woman in a pit inside the shed about 2 hours after she was reported missing. She was treated at a hospital and released. Dunn couldn't be reached for comment in jail. A message seeking comment on his behalf was left at a defender was appointed to represent Dunn, who was arrested Wednesday when police from the public defender's office.
I get chills thinking about it.
I mean, as a mom.
Right. I mean, I've got 3 kids. I can't imagine.
It's just a shock. It complete shock. He was a good guy. It's just really scary knowing that I've known somebody for 5 years and wouldn't see something like that in somebody.
I think Dennis probably should have been in an inpatient facility. If he wasn't in an inpatient facility, then he wouldn't have been able to commit this crime.